Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I have a fun one with a way to kind of innovate Dragapult based off of a deck that I saw from a recent City League. Now as you can probably tell by these results here on screen, a lot of Dragapult involves Dusknoir. This is kind of the standard way to play the deck, but if you look at the top here, the first place winning deck does have Froslass. And as you can imagine, this list is kind of crazy. And as always, if you do want this list, I will have it in the description below so you can copy and paste it into TCG Live, or you can just check out the website and see it for yourself. But yeah, Froslass is an interesting Pokemon. It's one of those Pokemon that I feel like has potential, but we haven't really seen it like in any of the top decks or anything like that. Not saying that it will be now with Dragapult, but it did win a City League, which is, you know, kind of like winning a big League Cup essentially over in Japan. So it is interesting to see this kind of a build with a Pokemon like Dragapult that's able to kind of spread damage, and then you've got Munkidori that can move damage, and then you have Froslass that just kind of sprinkles even more damage on top of that. So very annoying to deal with, and we are starting to see it a lot more in Japan. We did have the Champions League in Japan this past weekend with about 5,000 players, where Dragapult won the whole thing, obviously with Dusknoir, the kind of the standard build. But if you look further down here in 12th place, we do have a Froslass Munkidori deck, and honestly I feel like I saw a lot of this throughout the tournament, a lot of Froslass builds, kind of with different things here. So this right here is kind of like, you know, a mixture almost of what this Dragapult deck does. The Dragapult deck that we are looking at today does have Munkidori, it does have Budew, it has Maractus, which is one of my favorite Pokemon by the way. And so it's kind of like an interesting combination of the two. So I'm very excited to kind of show you guys some gameplay here and kind of explain how the deck works. And as always, in future videos, if it's a deck that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. While you're down there, you might as well. But let me know what you want to see and I will happily make a video about it. I know one that I'm still planning on doing is Zoroark, even though I feel like it's kind of already fallen off a little bit. But I'm excited to see how people innovate the deck, so I'm kind of just waiting for some more results with that one. But okay, let's go ahead and talk about this Dragapult and Froslass deck here. So obviously Dragapult is one of the best decks in the format right now. Does 200 damage, and you can also place 6 damage counters across your opponent's bench. So just kind of a great way to do massive damage to the active and also spread damage throughout the bench. There's really no way to protect your Pokemon from it. I know this past weekend we got the reveal of Team Rocket's Articuno, which will help the Team Rocket's deck. But aside from that, there's really no way to protect your Pokemon from Dragapult. It's kind of one of those like super, you know, top tier Pokemon that like kind of dominates the format, and to where you have to have answers to that specifically. Right now, Dragapult's biggest weakness is obviously Lily's Clefairy. We are seeing things like Gardevoir play Lily's Clefairy, which is kind of like a hard counter because that deck also plays Mew. So Mew can basically copy Dragapult's attack, hit you for weakness and knock you out, and then also do 60 to your bench. So right now, Gardevoir seems like an interesting matchup for Dragapult, but aside from that, I think Dragapult is kind of dominating most of the format. And actually in the finals, I believe Dragapult actually took down Gardevoir, so I mean, hey, it's still winnable. We also have the Munkidoris here. We have 3 of them, which I'll kind of explain why there are 3 here. But obviously you can move damage from yourself to your opponent. And it kind of just makes sense with this type of build to run 3 of them because of the next Pokemon, which of course is Froslass. Now, Froslass does have the Freezing Shroud ability, so essentially every time during Pokemon checkup, so basically after your turn, after your opponent's turn, you'll put 1 damage counter on every Pokemon that has an ability besides Froslass. And so just on our side of the field alone, if you have any Drakloaks in play, they take 10 damage. If you have any Munkidoris in play, they take 10 damage. If you have any Maractus in play, they take 10 damage. And on your opponent's side, there's just so many Pokemon with abilities. There's, you know, Teal Mask Ogerpon, there's Gardevoir, Charizard. All these Pokemon have abilities, and they'll start to kind of rack up damage over time. So basically between the time of me ending my turn and my opponent ending their turn, my Pokemon are taking 20 damage from this ability. And if I have 2 Froslass in play, then they're taking 40 damage. So if I have like 2 or 3 Munkidoris in play, then I'm moving a lot of damage over to my opponent's side. Pair that up with Dragapult, and you're doing crazy damage. Now this does really well in this deck for multiple reasons. Number one, obviously you have that spread damage with Dragapult already, so you can kind of just knock things out pretty instantly, I would say. You know, one example that I've kind of ran into a lot is when my opponent has a Munkidori in play. You know, if I have my 2 Munkidoris, a lot of times I can just spread the damage, and then with the Froslasses, it kind of just knocks them out, you know, and it also doesn't activate Fezandipity, which is really nice because they aren't being knocked out from an attack. They're being knocked out during Pokemon checkout from an ability. So it's kind of a great tool. You have to kind of learn the math, because there are situations too where you can kind of do the math to where they're not going to faint after your turn, but they'll faint after your opponent's turn. So there's a lot of really cool like math things here that you have to kind of figure out. But I'll just say that it's a lot of thinking but it's honestly really cool when it plays out. We've also, of course, got 2 Budews, the annoying Pokemon in the format that item locks your opponent, so very good tool to kind of buy yourself some time and set up. And the last Pokemon here is the Maractus, and this is honestly good for 2 reasons. So number 1, it does have the Exploding Needles ability, so if this Pokemon is knocked out from an attack, then you do place 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. But it's also very good, and kind of the primary reason you use it, because of Corner, which will retreat lock your opponent. It also does 20 damage. So this is a great tool. Whenever you're kind of down, you can counter capture something up, you can lock it into the active, and then you can just start spreading damage with Munkidori and with Froslass. And a lot of times, if you lock something in place that can't really do much, even let's say you lock in like a Noctowl, for example, let's say they have no other way to get out of it, and basically what that does for you is it buys you some time, and usually you'll be able to kind of spread the damage that you want or get a couple knockouts from the bench. But eventually when they are able to knock you out, they're going to take enough damage to where they knock themselves out, and you're just taking another prize card for it. So this works very well in this deck because you're constantly spreading damage, and also they get punished for knocking this thing out. So those are all the Pokemon in the build. Nothing like insane, I guess. It's kind of just Dragapult with some Munkidori, some Froslass, and then your 2, you know, kind of annoying Pokemon to deal with here. All the supporters in the deck kind of just make sense. You have Arven to kind of find the things that you need, Iono to disrupt, Crispin to get those energies going, which is very important in a deck like this because you have to kind of accelerate that energy fast to your Dragapult and also across your Munkidoris. Jacq is one of my favorite cards at Dragapult just to kind of get set up. We've got 1 research for consistency purposes. We've got the 4 counter catchers because you are playing from behind a lot with this deck. 4 Buddy Poffins makes a lot of sense. 3 Night Stretchers, 2 Ultra Ball. We are running the Unfair Stamp here, which can be very good as well. The Rescue Boards are actually very good in this build. A lot of times I find myself needing to switch out, especially like turn 1. And then there is 1 TM Evo and 1 TM Devo. The TM Evo is situational, kind of depends on the matchup, whether you want to go for that or if you want to go for item lock. A lot of times I go for item lock, but there are some matchups where you are, you know, going to have the chance to go for TM Evo. The TM Devo is obviously very good. You're spreading damage. You got to kind of figure out, you know, what the pre-evolutions have for HP and then time that perfectly. Or it can also be good in some matchups like Gardevoir, for example, which is like a slower deck. You know, you have to spend time setting up, so maybe once they get their Curlies out, you go TM Devo and it kind of wastes the whole turn for them. The Artazons are obviously crucial here to kind of get your Pokemon out, and it's a great way to bump area 0 in a lot of decks. And then for energies, we do have 4 Dark, 2 Fire, 2 Psychic, and 1 Luminous Energy. The energy count feels pretty good. The 2 Fire and 2 Psychic I thought would be kind of short, but I haven't really ran into any issues with it. And that Luminous Energy is also very nice just because it's one of those things that can be used across all Pokemon. Overall, really solid build. I'm enjoying it a lot, but let's go ahead and jump into some games. All right, we're going Tails. This is a deck where we do want to go second, I feel like. We do get the choice here, so I am going second. I feel like this is good because you're able to Budew right off the bat. You're able to TM Evo if you need to. Kind of able to, you know, react to what your opponent's doing. Our hand is a Multikin, unfortunately, but that's okay. It always feels bad when you have like a really bad hand. Okay, this is like not horrible. It could be worse. It could be worse, I will say. I think I'm gonna attach Luminous Energy and then I'm gonna Iono here, depending on what I top deck. If I get an Arven, I think I'll probably just Arven then, because then I can grab Rescue Board, I can grab Budew, kind of just retreat into it. Arp against the Gimme Ghoul, so the Goldango deck here. A Pokemon with abilities, so that can be very annoying for them. I guess I could technically Crispin here and try to go for the turn 1 knockout. I'd be doing what, 60? And then if they hit themselves in confusion, do I just win this off a coin flip? I could go for it, but we're gonna Iono here. We're gonna try to play an actual game here. I'm not going for the donk. That would be funny though. Okay, maybe I should have because this is like pretty bad. That's fine though. I don't really want to get rid of anything, but I would like to grab some energies. Do I need TM Devo in this matchup? I mean, I guess it could be good. I'll just pass. I can always Earthen Vessel next turn. I should have just went for the Crispin play. That would have been crazy. Just go for 60 damage. I mean, it's literally a coin flip. That's what it comes down to. Now I might just get knocked out and lose here. But again, you know, we like to come back from behind, so this is not that bad. Like, we'll be fine, you know? Okay, he's got Energy Stretch Pro in hand. That's crazy. I love it. It's a good thing I did not get rid of my Iono, let's just say that much. So I think I'm actually gonna Earthen Vessel my Arven away, grab Fire or Psychic, and then I'm gonna Iono after that. I feel like he's gonna go for the knockout here, like, there's no reason to not do it. He can, I'm sure he's gonna knock out the Dreepy. Okay, he's getting set up. And I'm definitely not. Hopefully I can do something here. Oh, he's running the Reverum engine, okay. Haven't seen that too much. Make it rain, yep. Good thing is he's burning 3 energies from that. That's kind of nice. Okay, so I think the play here is I do go for Iono. I do have a Budew as well. We have an Arven. I'm just gonna grab 1 energy because I am gonna shuffle my hand and put it to the bottom of my deck. Might as well grab Night Stretcher, bring the monkey back. And we're gonna Iono. Hopefully I get a Rescue Board here, I'm really hoping. Okay, no Rescue Board. Do have an Artazon, which is kind of nice. Get a little bit more setup here. This feels bad because I have to burn the energy, but it's whatever. And there's nothing with a 2 retreat cost. Oh, this guy does have 2 retreats. He's probably gonna just evolve it, but might as well. I didn't realize it has 2 retreat. That's crazy. I guess it makes sense. It's like a giant treasure chest running around. Probably pretty slow, but okay. Let's see what we can do here. Probably should have saved the counter catcher, and then next turn I could have like retreat locked or something. Could have brought up this guy. I mean, I guess he could attack with it too, but he's not doing crazy damage. I think that's kind of a win condition I have in my back pocket here. Ooh, that feels really good. Just pass. That feels really good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get a Snorunt down. I only have 1. I prize my other one. And then we can go Arven here. Let's go. I kind of want to keep item locking, not gonna lie. Oh, I do need to start evolving these things though. I mean, it's not the end of the world if he knocks this Budew out. I think I'm gonna be fine. I do kind of want to grab a Night Stretcher here as well. Could grab counter catcher too. That's some options here. I think I'll go Night Stretcher though. Or let me grab Unfair Stamp kind of preemptively for next turn. I guess I can't even TM Evo because I need the energy attached. I didn't think about that. That's fine. Hopefully he just doesn't draw into Goldango here. That's kind of why he had to pass. I do have to be careful here too. Next turn he can knock me out with Munkidori because he can move damage. So yeah, that's kind of bad. Froslass might not be great in this matchup just because he has the ability with Munkidori to move damage. But I'm gonna kind of wait to evolve it until the right time. Yeah, I definitely grabbed the wrong cards there. Kind of forgot that I have to attach an energy here. He might just start flipping coins. Okay. Another Crispin. And grab the monkey. Okay. Ooh, this is kind of fine actually. Because here's what I can do. Yeah, this is kind of fine. Honestly, not stressing. Grab a second Munkidori. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna wait to evolve. Should I wait? I mean, it's kind of fine if I don't, but then he can kind of move more damage. I'm gonna wait to evolve here. I really need to evolve these Dreepies, man. That's what I really need. Put 20 to this guy. So the only way you can knock this Budew out is if he gets another dark energy, which I don't think he will. I mean, I shuffled all the energies he had to the bottom of his deck. I don't remember if one of those was a dark energy, but I guess we'll find out right now. Brain. Not gonna knock me out. Let's start flipping coins. He's got continuous coin toss. That is a possibility here. Okay, he does get the second dark. Yeah. I was kind of afraid of that. Let's go push up Munkidori. Had a feeling he had Goldango. He was just waiting for the right moment. That's why I didn't push this guy up, because I can Crispin next turn anyways. Okay, let's just start evolving now. So let's go... I can't even Crispin because all I had left in my deck was not what I needed here. Go ahead and attach you. Let's go Artazon. Go triple monkeys here. I'm gonna go Unfair Stamp. Hope we get a Dark Energy. That's what I need. Okay, no Dark Energy. Can go ahead and grab a Drakloak. Which feels pretty good, not gonna lie. Let's go Drakloak here. I do get the Jacq. I don't think what item I want here. I don't have energies now, man. This feels horrible. And I can't even attach Rescue Board. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can Night Stretcher though. I can do that actually. That's what I'm gonna have to do here. Okay, he does have the 2 retreat costs again, which is very nice. So hopefully this turn he can't really do anything. Hoping. I guess we'll see how it plays out. Now we can kind of start to get set up here. The Jacq is actually kind of useless now since I have the Dragapult set up. So that's fine. We are starting to get that spread damage, so hopefully we can kind of do the math here to make things work out. I mean, honestly, now I should be able to kind of knock out Goldango. If I can get another Dark Energy down. Crispin will go crazy here, because now I have another fire in my deck, I do believe. And I have the dark. The only bad thing about Crispin is I feel like if you prize any of your like fire or psychic energies, it feels kind of bad. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Yeah, you can discard an energy and draw up to 6. Okay. If he just knocks out this Munkidori, I feel like I'm so chilling. Like, I'm not really worried. He passes again. Okay. Like he must really be stuck, like for him to just be passing like this. Ooh, I get the Crispin. That's exactly what I needed. That's kind of crazy. Oh my goodness. It's kind of insane. Not gonna lie. Honestly, I could just start swinging with Munkidori here and just being even more annoying. Like clearly you can't really do anything right now. I have no reason to not do that. Let's start moving some damage too. Let's think. What do we want to do here? I don't want to just start spreading damage onto everything. He's just gonna put it right back on me, basically. So I kind of want to have like 20 on things. Go ahead and do that, and then let's go ahead and Mind Bend for 60. We're gonna confuse, we're gonna do spread damage. Hopefully you can't attack. Could have retreated there and started hitting with Dragapult. Maybe I should have. I think it's fine though if I can go one more turn without him really doing anything here. That's the question. He does get the switch, okay. He does get the switch, that's kind of annoying. But he has no way to bring up my Dragapult. He already played Arven. He's not down in prizes, so he has no way to bring it up. This monkey goes down, it's not the end of the world. I just need to draw into like Night Stretcher. Did I have Recon Directive there? I think I did. Yeah, because I got the Crispin. Okay. Adrenabrain's gonna be kind of annoying. We're still chilling though. And 120. I'm doing the math in my head. I can get close now. Can I go Dango out? I'm just like a little bit of damage short. I do need a dark energy here though. All right, and Iono will go crazy here. Not gonna lie. Let's go Artazon. Grab another Dreepy. Let's go Recon. Hopefully get Iono, please. We don't get the Iono. We do get the TM Devo. Hold up now. We might be cooking. I need a dark energy though, that's the problem. I could do 40. Well, ooh, no, that's not enough. Okay, I gotta save the TM Devo play here. I'm trying to do math. Like I said, I feel like you have to do a lot of thinking with this deck. I'm trying to do the math right now. Let me go ahead and Jacq. I might as well. Okay, there's nothing I can grab here that I need. Okay, we're gonna Adrenabrain. What do we want to do here? I can knock out one Munkidori. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, let's go ahead and go for it. Go ahead and I think I evolved this guy already. I think I do. He's gonna knock out this Dragapult, like that's no surprise. I can start going TM Devo next time too here. Let's go ahead and attach Rescue Board to something. We'll stick to the Munkidori. And then what I want to do here, honestly, I think the play here might be to knock out both Munkidoris. Or maybe I knock out his draw engine. No, I'm gonna go for the Munkidoris here. I think this is the play. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Phantom Dive, knock this guy out. I'm gonna do 20, 30. He's gonna knock out from Froslass anyways. And I'm gonna put the rest on his Goldango. And he's gonna get close. He's gonna be like a little bit short from what I need here, but that's fine. We're knocking out both Munkidoris, so he has no way to put it back on me, which is nice. And then hopefully I can like Iono and I can like go for the TM Devo play. I can push Dragapult into the active, it's like pretty tanky. And then he'll have no Munkidoris, he'll have no Gimme Ghouls in play. So then he really can't do much. I mean, he's got this guy, but I'm evolving things, he's really not doing that much damage. We'll see here. He has no ways to really get Munkidori back. Okay, never mind. He does. As I'm talking here. Does he have another dark energy? He's got 2 in the discard. I can't imagine he runs more than 3. So if anything, he has maybe 1 more in the deck. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking. Dude, he's 10 damage short from what I'm trying to do here. But hold up, I have Munkidori. What am I saying? Yeah, I can go for TM Devo play here. This guy's got 70. If I get 1 more dark energy, I'm cooking here because I can knock out. I can take a 3-prize knockout here. I just need 1 more dark energy, please. That's all I need. Do I have a Night Stretcher or something? Play 2 of them, so I should have 1 more Night Stretcher and 1 more dark energy. Hopefully they're not prize. I can Drakloak to look at a couple more cards here. We might be cooking here. We might be cooking here, guys. Hold it up now. If I get Iono 2, this is gonna be crazy. The Artazon. Let me Buddy Poffin just to kind of see what I have here. Okay, I do have a Night Stretcher and I do have a dark energy. Only got like 1 chance to pull it though. Okay, and I don't want to bench that Budew because that's a huge liability. We do get the dark energy. Okay, this is huge. This is big time. All right, this is big time. So we're gonna Adrenabrain. Let's do 60. So we're gonna put this onto you. We're gonna Adrenabrain. Yeah, doing the math. I'll be at 70. This is bad. I think he's gonna knock out one of my Munkidori still. This is kind of bad. Oh, this is kind of bad. Well, maybe he can't, actually. Now that I think about it, maybe he can't. If I'm doing the math correctly, I think I will be okay. If I'm doing the math correctly. We'll see. I mean, this is the play I have to kind of go for here, I feel like. Right? Yeah, because I can't take 4 prizes one turn. Let's go, Devo. Take out 3 prizes. That feels pretty good. Kind of scared though. If he gets another Munkidori down, I actually just lose. That's what this comes down to. That's what this comes down to. He gets another Munkidori. If not, then I think I just win. Yeah, that's actually what this comes down to. If he gets a Munkidori down, I lose. And I think he does, because he went for... Yeah, I think I lose here. Man, dude, that's crazy. Unless he didn't get his Dark Energy, which I don't know why he wouldn't have done that. Because he had Superior Energy Retrieval earlier. If he doesn't have another Dark Energy, that's kind of on him. Because he used Superior Energy, like, unless I'm crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure he used this earlier. And there was 2 Darks in the discard pile, so I guess we'll see right here. I'm gonna take 10 damage passing turn, so yeah, okay, yeah, he's got it. Man, dude, that's tough. Oh, so close. It literally came down to 10 damage here. Or I guess 20, technically. Oh! What, he's gonna energy switch here? What is he doing? What is he doing? Like, what? Did he put it on the wrong Munkidori on accident? Okay, I mean, hey, I'll take it. I definitely should have lost that game, but hey, I can't complain. Like, yo, that's crazy. Okay, but you guys can kind of see here, like, there's some win conditions here, right? So obviously you have Dragapult, which is kind of insane, but we see there, I think the best strategy there was the TM Devo play. Obviously, he probably misclicked right there, but my thinking there was, if I can TM Devo, I get rid of all the gold dingos in play, I get rid of his draw engine, and then he's kind of just left with nothing. His only win condition is to get Munkidori. If I would have gotten an Iono there at the end, I would have felt a lot better, but unfortunately I didn't. I think that Iono would have kind of like sealed it for me for sure, but I mean, yeah, there's a few different win conditions. You know, you can retreat lock with Maractus, you can do the Munkidori spread with TM Devo, you can go the traditional Dragapult route. There's a lot of cool ways to kind of win with this deck, and yeah, it's honestly a lot of fun. So that's gonna be it for this one. I just wanted to show you guys at least one good game. I feel like there was a really kind of good back and forth game there where I found myself down early, but managed to come back because of a misclick, I guess. I don't think he meant to put 2 Dark Energies in the same Munkidori, but you know, we take those, so I do think it could have kind of gone either way there. I think the Iono would have kind of sealed it for me, but I mean, yeah, ultimately got the win technically, so I'll take it. But yeah, really cool deck overall. The TM Devo definitely comes in clutch. I'm glad I did not burn that early in the game. Like I said, it can be good early, like against like Gardevoir especially, because Gardevoir, you know, if you kind of set them back a turn, you can kind of get rolling pretty quickly. But as you can see, it's also very good late game if you can kind of spread your damage and kind of think ahead. It's just kind of hard sometimes to do the math, but the more you play this deck, the more familiar you get with it. And like I said, this did win a City League. We did see a Froslass Munkidori deck in the top 16 at the recent Champions League, so I do think that Froslass is going to be kind of a more popular pick for some decks. I think it kind of just takes a little bit more exploring to see what works with it, but it can be very annoying, especially with Munkidori. And especially if you get 2 in play, then you're doing like 20 damage each turn, which is kind of insane. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this deck. I'm excited to see your thoughts, and yeah, make sure you sub to the channel. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.